gentlemen, you are listening on the Aggie Blue Ice YouTube channel, and it is game night from the Eccles Ice Arena in North Logan, Utah. It's the third game of the Beehive Classic, and the Utah State Aggies' opponent tonight is NAU. It's Northern Arizona University. Starting lineups for tonight are number 30, Jason Gosnell in net. The defenseman for NAU is Miles Lengale, Chris Barrett, and the centerman is Kiefer, the wingers Lomax and Mahood. For the Aggies tonight in net is Christian Vivian, and that's the third game and the third different goaltender for the Aggies. Vivian tonight in net and probably have the stiffest challenge of the three nights as this NAU team has played great hockey. The USU lost to this NAU team on their road trip earlier this season. So the Aggies tonight looking for a little bit of revenge, but as mentioned, this NAU team has been on a pretty hot streak and played some good hockey. Vivian draws the toughest draw so far for this Beehive Classic. The defenseman starting the game tonight, number 25, Joseph Chase. At right defense, his defensive partner will be Gary Higgs. The centerman on the opening line tonight, number 22, Frank Flight, who's been on a tear. He had a hat trick coming into this Beehive Classic, 2 scores last night, and we intend or expect that he'll continue the hot hand tonight and tomorrow night as well. On left wing, or the wingers for Frank tonight will be Sammy Lindquist gets the start, as well as number 8, Brett Fernandez. So there are the lineups. We'll have 1 minute left here, or there are the starting lineups. We have a minute left here in warm-ups, and we will be back with the national anthem and an opening face-off. On camera, as usual, is my son, Lane Coleman. And we'll do a little video check, sound check, if you can hear us all right, to see the video okay. How about, so you all know, or most of you know, I am Steve Coleman, regular play-by-play guy for Utah State. With me tonight is Don Chase, JoJo's father, who's in town for the Classic, will join us tonight on the broadcast. How are you tonight, Don?
I'm doing just great. I love watching Aggie hockey, and I think Christian is going to do a fine job tonight. JoJo's played with them since they were maybe 3-4 foot tall. So, I think Christian will do up well tonight, and I think they're up for the challenge.
So we have Christian Vivian in net, and he has familiar defenseman in front of him in Joseph Chase to start the game. So, well, we welcome you to our broadcast tonight, and all of you here watching in, welcome to the Aggie Blue Ice channel. We're going to take a break and be back with first period action after this.
Can you hear me okay, Don? Yeah, but how do I turn it up just a hair more? Not you right there. So I can hear you louder if I... Can you hear louder on here? Oh, that one? Yeah. Should be a little better now. All right.
Put that back on, Don. Let's see. There you go. Can you hear me a little better?
Excellent.
Excellent.
Absolutely.
All right, you go ahead and repeat what you said, because I think your volume was down too low. So what did you say about JoJo and Christian Vivian?
JoJo's played with Christian Vivian since he's been about 3 foot tall. They're excellent, long-time playing partners. Also, JoJo's played with Ian Beckstrom and last year Chris Vidito. So there's a strong Puget Sound connection here, with the Aggies, and also they came from Botno, which was in North Dakota, and there's a strong connection there. JoJo's told me that he has a lot of very strong connections with the Botno crowd. So
perfect.
It's been an excellent season for the Aggies and for JoJo.
So we get Christian Vivian, as mentioned, in net, and he'll have some familiar faces, obviously teammates, but long-time friends and companions in front of him. He faced a pretty stiff challenge tonight. As I mentioned, NAU has been a pretty hot team. The Aggies looking for a little bit of revenge tonight against this same NAU team who took care of business down there in Arizona. So we'll see how it turns out. So the PA announcer is going through the starting lineups. Then we'll have the national anthem and get right to the action. And the Aggies do it right. They always have a live performance here at the Eccles Ice Arena.
Beautiful voice, Steve. Just a beautiful voice.
I just love that they take the extra effort to find someone to come in and give it to us live.
Absolutely.
It makes a difference.
It does.
A good crowd tonight here on a Saturday night, even though Utah State has basketball going on. A good crowd, and the student section is full. Flight will glide into the circle, and NAU on the puck first. A strong opening check from Sammy Lindquist. And the puck's kicked back in the NAU zone. Behind Gosnell, another strong play. Comes from Fernandez as his player gets tied up. Both went to the ice, no penalty, and David Higgs is in his own zone. He's chopping away at it. Beautifully shielded the puck, did the NAU player. That's number 8, Lomax, as he shielded the puck, and Higgs couldn't get around him and ends up in the wall.
And that's a nice stop by Christian there. Nice stop.
So Vivian tested here in the first 30 seconds, makes a good save as NAU had an advantage. NAU made a quick change. They put another one on net, and it's Lomax charging in for NAU. Along the wall, they hold the puck, and it's picked up by Cutshaw. Beautiful bounce pass. He'll pick up Herman in stride. Herman looks, shoots, and a save, Gosnell. Oh, nifty play as those two come together right off the bat and create a scoring chance.
Yeah, it was just great bounce pass, Steve. You called that one just beautifully. Aggies are really showing up well in their passing in the last few games.
And you know what? Last night, the opening period especially was fantastic. Tape-to-tape passing and making the right decision. The short pass, the easy pass first, and the long ones come.
Absolutely.
So again, welcome to our YouTube channel tonight. Our faithful Aggie fans and those of you from NAU, welcome to our channel. And our special guest tonight on the mic with me, Don Chase from Olympia, Washington. Happy to have you again, Don.
Thank you, Steve. Thank you. Happy to be here.
Gibbons at the point, sends one. It's deflected. Oh, and a save by Gosnell. Deflected up top. I think Beckstrom got a stick on it.
I would agree on that, too.
Way up here in the faceoff circle. Those tips way up high can be a challenge.
Ian has been a real force this year up front, making a lot of those little tips and being a real power up front.
He makes a steal there, but recovering is the captain. That's number 22 for NAU. That is, I can't read that.
Nice check by Crutchall.
Brady, yeah, Brady. Cutshaw, a good check. Now Chris has the puck. Can't get around the last defender, but he has help from Herman. Late developing 2-on-1. And it's kicked to the corner. Cutshaw will pick it up first. He's ridden to the wall there by Foster. But picking it up is Cutshaw as he comes off the end boards. And the passing in stride. They come across the Cutshaw one-timer off the mark. The passing in is on target again tonight. Right off the bat. NAU looks to clear. It's held at the point by Westlake. They dig at it there. It's Westlake and Shoop. But NAU comes away. They play the easy pass. It's behind the safe play to Foster, now behind Gosnell. That's what I'm talking about. They make the good play, this NAU team.
Yes,
the safe play, the good play. And we didn't see that last night. UNC could play a lot better than they did last night. They just got in a hole and just couldn't get out of it last night. But they played that same way.
Yep.
McJimsey reaches for the puck. It's out of his reach. It ends up on net. Loose puck in front. I think Vivian made a save there, and the rebound. Oh, McJimsey with a head down looking at the puck. Took a solid check. Now he comes back and repays the favor as 27, Babluzian and McJimsey trade checks.
McJimsey is just a real force out there when it comes to checking. He is just like a cement truck run wild.
They look to center, does NAU, and Kirkville's going to pick it up. Josh Kirkville had time, but he put it right into the players' bench. We'll have a whistle and a face-off. 3 minutes gone by here in the opening period. No score from the Eccles Ice Arena.
I had a chance to talk before the game a little bit with Sean Gibbons, and he's just another force to be reckoned with on this Aggie team.
He's just great to watch, too.
Yeah.
He's level-headed, but when he gets out there, he means business. He can put the hurt on you, too. Decker's going to tip it in, and the Aggies on the forecheck. Puck's gobbled up there by Lengale for ASU. Makes a good pass, but it gets through his mate and gathered up by Decker. Decker plays it to his defenseman. It's JoJo. He kicks it to his stick. Plays it along the wall, and Todd Rene waits. Rene got tangled up with the referee a little bit. Now he takes a check. The puck's jarred free, but Rene's back on it. NAU's going to counter, but it comes to David Higgs. David Higgs wraps it off the wall. The Aggies are looking for a line change. They'll make one here as NAU. Barrett has the puck and into the zone. NAU, they wait, drag it around the defense. Look to dance in front. And a poke check at the last minute by Frank Flight, the centerman, back on defense. You got to love that, Don.
Yeah, I do. Frank is that's one thing about the Aggies, very strong on the whole team. If one guy's out of place, another comes in.
Here's a play in front. Flight shoots and a save, Gosnell. And the puck maybe a little too close to the tender, and Flight couldn't lift it over the pads.
We got a hand pass here.
So that's what I'm talking about. The centermen for the Aggies this year have played strong on the defensive side, and here's Flight all the way down the ice. It receives a good pass right in front, just couldn't elevate it enough to put it in.
Yeah, I talked also before the game with John, and he was saying that this is a real strong squad. He said nothing against the last 2 years, but he thinks the team is really cohesive and really come together this year, and he's really proud to have these Aggies, this Aggie team this year.
Flight stayed on, but NAU's on the horse and dragging the puck through the neutral zone. Right in front, and a save Vivian. They tried to use the defenseman as a screen and got one in on net. It's picked up by Lomax. He'll fan on a shot. Or Foster for NAU. Now it's picked up by Fernandez. He and Flight gain the blue line, and it's poke checked off his stick. NAU will control. Dish it forward, but through the skates of number 13. And I don't have a name for 13. Here's Gavin Lubin, and he'll give it to Flight. Has Herman. Instead, he shoots. There's a save. Rebound sits, and NAU clears. Gavin holds it in. It gets through Herman, and NAU gathers and settles. Long pass right in front of the players' bench. Tipped, so no icing, and Lubin will pick it up. He's behind Vivian and sends it toward Cutshaw. But there's a whistle, and the net is off the moorings. I do have 13. That's Mahood.
Yeah, these Lumberjack is a tough team, and they know how to work with the Aggies and really play them hard. And that's real evident tonight.
Just over 5 minutes expired here in the first period. No score. It's Westlake on the puck. He gives to Herman. Herman off the wall for Cutshaw. It's behind him, and he has to regather. Gives it to Westlake, and his pass gets through Backstrom. Comes to the center line, and it's gathered by Higgs. He'll give it to Westlake, and then wants it back, and he'll get it.
Aggies taking their time to really set up the nice play.
Good skate by Fisher as he gets around a defenseman. He loves that little extra skate, and then he loves to charge in. He'll have to hustle back and play defense, and he is back. It's Cutshaw. Now Fisher settles the puck. Beautiful pass as he hits the man in stride, but they can't connect with Cutshaw, and NAU counters. Just out of the reach. Good-looking play of Babluzian, and the Aggies will counter. Into the zone they come. Shot comes in from Cutshaw, and a save by Gosnell. That was a nifty drop pass as Sondergaard put one in from put it on net from long range.
I think a key, Steve, will be how good the Lumberjacks goalie holds on the rebounds.
To the point, it's Higgs. Survey, shoots a rising shot, drops in front, rebound.
Oh.
And Big Jimsy can't put it in. Boy, Higgs hit a crowd in front, and that puck dropped dangerously right in front of Gosnell. Still no score here from the Eccles Ice Arena. We're just underway here in the first period. 6 minutes gone by, actually. JoJo strong there for the Aggies on the delay. Now they're onside. Looking for a tap pass, but JoJo's there again. Aggies will dump it in. They chase on the forecheck. Hustling in is McJimsey. He levels a player, and it's picked up by Kirkfleet. His pass is deflected as Lingale, the recipient. Here's McJimsey.
Oh!
Hard shot knocked down in front. Getting back was number 20 into the zone, and NAU a chance to counter. Man in front. They send it across, and a save by Vivian. They run right over the top.
I don't know
of
why
Vivian.
that wasn't goaltender interference, and now they're really tangling up.
Yeah, JoJo comes in and clears the player out of the front of his netminder. That was number 16 charging in, Miller. He got a tip on the puck and then charged right over the top of Vivian.
And sprayed Vivian really well with a big ice shower.
Oh, yeah. Len Gale put a beautiful pass right on his stick. Vivian deep in the net, saw that play coming.
Yeah.
Made a good tip. No score here yet. Both teams have had opportunities in this first period. Decker gets low on the faceoff circle. It's picked up and gathered by Lobb. He chops away, and the puck covered by Gosnell. I think Lobb lost it side of the net. He tried to stick handle, and the puck rolled off his stick.
It would have been a tough angle shot, but maybe we could have hoped for an accidental trickle in.
Decker again digs away at it. Gibbons stumbles a little bit, and Renee will help. Pitches it behind Gosnell. Decker comes in. Lobb is there as well. They dig the puck off the boards. Renee shoots. Kick save Gosnell. And Renee on the hash mark sends it toward the net. Lobb can't settle it, but Lubin comes over. The Aggies on the delay, forced to retreat. They'll make a line change as NAU sends the puck forward. It gets through number 24, Travis. As Lubin was stepping up, Travis had to pull back to avoid the check, and there's an icing.
Steve, this is a pretty even game right now. It doesn't look like one team or the other is leading or dominating.
No, both teams have had good chances. So they send out that starting lineup. Flight in the circle. NAU is going to win it. The puck's loose in front of the net. Lindquist chopped away. He's still over in the corner. Rides his man to the wall. The puck comes free, and NAU is on it. Travis, the man sprung forward, but Gibbons knocks the puck down. And Travis in the second effort. He's on it again. Gibbons on the back check. Lifts a stick. Bouncing puck. Cleared out by Lubin. Flight's going to reverse it to his defenseman. Now Lubin behind the net. He'll gather the puck. Gibbons is there as well. Now Lubin. And Gibbons play catch. It comes to Lindquist. He'll spin it forward, and Gibbons will help it along. It gets through everyone. It's going to come right in on net. And the defenseman will tell Gosnell to cover, and he does, as NAU needed a line change pretty bad. Eight and a half minutes gone by here in the opening period. Don, no score.
No score, and it looked like, did you see Flight kind of say hello to one of the defensemen down there?
Just an easy greeting.
Yeah.
There's Herman. He'll win a faceoff. Backstrom fans on a shot. Now it comes to Fisher. He shoots and a save. Gosnell looking in front was Herman for a rebound, but well defended. And we'll have another faceoff inside that NAU zone.
He better hold on to that puck, Gosnell, because if there's a rebound, the Aggies are going to jump all over it.
Faceoff comes to the corner, and Herman throws a big check. The puck's still loose in the zone. Finally gathered, and NAU's got it late, developing 2-on-1 if they hurry. Into the zone they look. Shoot, kick, save Vivian. Rebound is cleared out. Vivian, that was a dangerous rebound, but Vivian kicked it enough. He got it all the way to the wall. Kiefer, a pretty good shot on net. Beckstrom will dig at it in the corner, and it gets through Higgs at the point. Vivian way out of the cage, gives it to JoJo, and that's an errant pass away from Cutshaw. 3-on-2, here comes NAU. They shoot, high rising shot, rebound. And NAU now in the zone, they start to pepper. Vivian, here's another rebound. Vivian a save as he gathers it right in his midsection, and he'll hang on.
Christian is on mark tonight. He's on mark tonight.
Way out on top of the blue paint, and made 2 good saves right there. We come down to one end for a couple of chances, the other end a couple of chances. I'm telling you, Coach Eccles, a lot of confidence in Christian Vivian, sending him out for the top game of the Beehive Classic tonight.
But this is the kind of confidence builder that Christian needs.
Puck drops right at center ice, and NAU is on it. They circle back and play it safe, give it to the defenseman. Throw in a check was Sondergaard, and Higgs has to avoid a man. The puck drifts behind Vivian. Now it's in the corner. NAU looks to get it set up. There's JoJo on the puck. He'll skate it to some open ice and has a man. Drifts it forward. It gets through his skates, though, and NAU's on it. A cross-ice dump this time from NAU, and David Higgs, the player there for the Aggies. McJimsey, he's got the puck, puts a head up, skates forward, and then he sends it into the corner. Charging is Sondergaard. Kirkvalit's in front of the net. Now he'll come around and help Sondergaard. They look for McJimsey in front, and McJimsey just out of his reach. Gibbons, though, settles a bouncing puck, drifts it into the corner where Kirkvalit waits, but NAU is on it, and they'll break it out to the neutral zone. Spin it over and send it in. Vivian, another save, and he tips that one up and out of play as the shot came in from Babluzian. There's an even style here. Both teams play the safe play. They don't hesitate to pass back to their defenseman. The short pass, the easy pass, and wait for their chances.
I think what it is right now is they're looking to see which one makes a mistake first.
Yeah, puck's chipped forward, but not far enough for a break as it's scooped and played ahead by Foster. It's lob on it. He'll fan on a pass behind the net, forced to stay in the play. Gibbons will come over to help. It's to the point. Now along the hash marks. No penalties so far tonight. Been a pretty decent contest, clean and easy so far. There's Walton on the puck. I think only 3 or 4 penalties called last night as well.
You watched a different game than I did, Steve?
No, that's all they called is what I'm saying. Well, at least at the first couple of periods. You're right, it got a little wild there toward the end. But
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Lubin behind the net. Waits, fans on it, and forced to retreat. Tried to come outside of the net and had to force behind the net for some protection. Picking it up there is Foster. He'll send it across, bouncing puck in front, and Vivian will cover.
Attaboy, Christian. Wait, a nice stop. Looks like some words between Westlake and number, I can't see that number right there.
13, that's Mahood.
They're just saying hi and how you doing. And
chatting it up.
Yep.
They said we'll take some penalties later in the game. There's Westlake. Misses Fisher, and it comes to Fernandez. Fernandez on the back pass, off the glass. And it's Fisher again. Fisher, the defenseman, into the zone. Looks to knife between 2 players. And the puck rolls off his stick. And Gosnell will hold for the whistle.
And there, who was in front of the net? Frank Flight again.
Yeah.
He's always buzzing right around the front of the net.
8 minutes left in the opening period. No score between NAU and USU. There's a pass to Vivian. He kicks it with his skate to hold it in. And now it is Mahood into the zone. Loose puck gathered, and they come together in the corner. It's Westlake and Flight for the Aggies, digging away at the puck behind the net. And Vivian sends it toward Fernandez along the far wall. NAU is going to hold it in. Flight throws a check. It's picked up. That's number 26, Kiefer. He looks to dance out in front, and Fisher says no. Fernandez, though, hustles over in the corner. He'll clear the zone, but not on anyone's tape, and now it's picked up and moved forward by Flight. Aggies need a line change, and they'll take one as Fernandez is in front and Flight behind the net. Flight now is going to hustle over and complete that change as Herman is on. But NAU, that's not a good-looking change for the Aggies. As in front, Mahood, and it's blocked up by Herman. Now picked up by Beckstrom. Beckstrom looks to move around the defenseman. Out in front, sends it, and a save by Gosnell.
That was a nice end-to-end by Ian, almost three-quarter ice end-to-end.
He works around Thompson, and normally sometimes those defensemen will come out and push him to the corner. They didn't push him deep enough in the corner, and Beckstrom able to get a shot off right in front.
Yeah.
I should say that's what the defenseman wants to do, force him deep enough he can't come in front. That didn't happen there.
Yep.
Played by Brady.
Christian, the little bold, sometimes he'll come way out of that net.
Beckstrom looking for Herman, but it's picked up and turned the other way by Foster. Foster still on it, looks to get around JoJo. JoJo's going to ride him to the wall, and that means Higgs gathers the puck and sends it to the point, no further. NAU rifles it right back in. It comes near side this time. That's JoJo's spot. He'll come over and throw a check on Foster. And now they dig at the puck. 6.5 minutes on the clock. They send it toward Vivian, and a save Christian. Oh, nifty looking pass there, and a golden opportunity, number 22. That's Brady from the high slot, but he put it right in the center of Christian Vivian's chest.
So, Steve, have you noticed this year how Higgs is kind of taking up the same pattern that his brother did last year? Sometimes they'll run on in, and just an excellent defenseman, knows when to challenge in, when to stay back home, and we're just really lucky to have another Higgs on the team.
And you know what? They both have an offensive element to their game. They can both score, so not much lost with bringing one in from the other. I would say maybe David here plays a little more physical game.
He's a little bit bigger than
Gary.
His brother.
Yep. And a little bit of ice repairs. We have a break here with 6:25 on the clock. No score yet, but both teams have each had plenty of good chances.
I would say it's a very even, and as I said earlier, they're looking for who's going to make the first mistake.
NAU with the face-off win. They send it from the point, and that's knocked down. I'm looking for a pass. Here's a late developing 2-on-1, but the NAU team will get back. Drop pass from McJimsey, and it's out of his reach. McJimsey will gather the puck as he gloves it down. Straight away shoots, and a rising shot well wide of the net. Puck bounces right back out in front. The Aggies still on it as Kirk Leach shovels away, and it's loose in the corner. Sondergaard will charge over, but playing it there is Gooch. For NAU, they'll settle a bouncing puck right in front of their netminder. And the soft pass along the wall. Loose and tipped away by McJimsey. Holds it there. USU on side, but two players there stuck. They ran out of real estate. McJimsey and Kirkley got tangled up. NAU makes a mistake there as they send it down. There'll be an icing with 5:35 left in the opening period.
Hey, Steve, I see here McJimsey's grandma is watching right along with everyone else, and
nice.
And I want to say a big shout out to the grandma, the Jimsy, and for watching the game.
You bet. Decker battled hard, wins the face-off. Puck comes to the corner. Decker is there. He'll body up against the player, and Renee comes over to help. Puck loose. That's Walton. And he'll hustle over. Walton looks to throw a hip check, and he may have got the worst of that as the player saw him coming. No harm, no, as here comes Decker. Decker peels wide, sends it in front for Walton. He can't get a tip. Renee comes over. He can't hold it in. The puck is loose in the neutral zone. NAU's got it chipped forward. That's off the stick of number 8. That's Lomax, but it's picked up by Gibbons. His pass deflected, and it stays in the zone. Man's loose in front and mishandles. And it comes right to Vivian. Now Renee was looking to make a line change. He had to stay on and come over and play some defense, and he did a pretty good job as he tackled Mahood. I think Mahood heard him coming, couldn't settle the puck. He was alone in front, and Todd Renee, a big play to help out.
Yep. Fans are getting a little restless, wanting some Aggie goals here, Steve.
Yeah, we don't want to get the Aggie faithful riled up, that's for sure. They need a score. They don't need to be restless. Now Fisher's going to handle the puck. He gives it to Westlake. C.J. Westlake, cross ice. The man was open, but the pass is a little hot as it gets through Fernandez. Fernandez, though, looks to tie up his man. That's Lengale. But they come to Mahood. Mahood cross ice right on the tape. And there's going to be the game's first penalty.
High stick.
And it's going to be Fernandez, who comes to the box, and the game's first penalty at 4:30 period number 1.
I didn't see that, Steve. Did you see it?
No,
I just saw
over
the
here
call.
along the wall. I looked across it. The pass was a strike, but right here, Fernandez with the high stick, and NAU a wild shot, high shot, and that may have grazed the post. Shot from the point, and another one-timer coming in, tipped! Up and out of play, and that's 2 one-timers. Number 16, Miller, from that point, the left-handed shot has put them both right on target. I think that first one tipped the post, Dom.
Yeah, and I see that last shot there must have hit JoJo in the knee. He's going off pretty ginger.
Face off to the glove side of Vivian. They battle right on that face-off circle, and NAU, they had won the face-off, and it's taken away by the Aggies. Sondergaard, and he rifles it the length of the ice. Minute and a half of power play time for NAU. As it comes to Miller along the blue line, he doesn't get it inside the zone, and they're going to blow the whistle. That's an offside. And it's Brady, number 22, on the offside. 4 minutes on the clock. Neutral zone faceoff. Gibbons is there. He'll have help from Lubin, and Lubin will send it. Retreating to his own zone is Lengale. And he nearly gave that away to Kirkville, buddy.
Yes, he did. I like the forechecking that the Aggies are doing, especially on their power play.
There's the pass intercepted, and here come two players, one-on-one. Hustling to get in the play is Kirkville. Shoots wide of the net, and short-handed bid by McJimsey. Kirkville takes a sharp check. He's going to ask for a line change and get one. McJimsey's going to chip it. He races the goaltender. They collide, and they still battle there, side of the net. The goaltender didn't retreat. He stayed right in there. Not much of a choice. Once he's engaged, he's got to stay engaged.
Yep. But that other Lumberjack player did not like that he came up behind his goalie.
Gave an extra shot to McJimsey as they broke apart. There's Fisher, throws a large check and jars that puck free, and the Aggies are able to clear. Here comes Fisher again. Puck comes to the near side. It's on the stick of number 5, Pascal. He rifles it in, and Vivian's behind the net and holds it up. Comes back near side, bouncing puck. NAU looks to settle, and they will. They come to the point. It is Pascal, number 5. He'll shoot. It's tipped by Cutshaw. Oh, Cutshaw looking to break, and Decker couldn't get to the loose puck fast enough, and NAU's going to hold it in. The penalty expires, though, as out of the box is Fernandez. The teams are at even strength. Here comes Herman jumping on. And the puck got stuck in the snow over there in front of the players' bench. Played by Beckstrom. He'll send it across where JoJo waits. He still waits. Now gives it to Beckstrom. It's through his skates, though, and played by NAU. 2 minutes left in the opening period. There's no score from the Eccles Ice Arena. Number 8 skates forward for NAU. That's Lomax. He'll send it right in on net. Vivian will hold for a whistle.
And slow the tempo down. There was pretty frenetic back and forth there for a moment, and you could see there seems urgency on both sides to take advantage of a mistake and score a goal.
3 games in 3 days, and you got some players breathing pretty heavy out there, buddy.
Yeah.
On both sides.
Yes, sir.
Frank Flight's going to win that face-off in his own zone, and Higgs will handle. The open man is Fernandez at the far point. He waits for the puck. It comes right on his stick. Now he needs some help. They give it to Lindquist with a head up. Sammy Lindquist sends it forward. It's chopped out of the air. Fernandez has got it. 2-on-1 for the Aggies. They send it across.
Oh!
What a save by Gosnell as he absolutely robs Frank Flight. NAU's going to counter. They overskate, regather the puck. It's Flight on it there. He chips it forward, but NAU's going to hold it in on the aggressive play. It does come to Lindquist, and he and Fernandez are in the zone. Lindquist looking for a late trailer, and it's tipped. It's JoJo. Oh, he fans on the shot, and it's gathered by NAU. They have a man headed down, but the defense is there by Higgs. They're going to say it was played with a high stick.
Oh, there's a penalty on the play. Is that a penalty? Nope, just a high stick.
Played with a high stick. And 1:05 in the period, and it's wide open right now, Don.
Yes, it is.
We better go ahead and give a shout-out to your wife up there watching in Olympia, Washington from home.
I'll let you do that, Steve. I do miss my wife. Been on the road for about a week, and it'll be good to get home and sleep in my own bed and get back to my routine.
Well, there's your shout-out to Kim, and I'm going to say we're keep taking good care of you down here.
Thank you, Steve.
You're right here at the ring with friendly fans and people. Under a minute to play, and throwing the check is Lubin as he steps up. There was a whistle and an offside. I think Lubin let him off the hook when he heard the whistle, but he had him lined up.
Yep, he did. These Aggies like to hit, you know it. They like to punish that other team.
50 seconds is all, the neutral zone face-off. And it's picked up by Mahood. He rifles one cross ice and into the zone. Gibbons comes over, throws a check. He'll scoop the puck high, and charging is Josh Kirkleet. Bouncing puck still in the neutral zone, comes into the NAU zone. They send it right back out. Kirkleet's on the puck. The safe play is to Gibbons. Gibbons, the open man now is Lubin. Lubin has McJimsey, or he'll look to go Kreis ice. Instead, he holds the puck around a defenseman, top of the circle. Then he sends it across. That's deflected. Gibbons has it. Sends it in, looking for a tip, and he hits Kirkleet. McJimsey plays it, but NAU's going to counter. Here comes Mahood into the zone, shoots it wide, and it comes near side hash marks. McJimsey throws a check. 4 seconds left. 3-2-1, and there's the horn, and the teams in the first period at 0, and a fast-paced, entertaining game so far, Don.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Pretty even game. That's what I expected from these two powerhouses. Just a real even game, and they're really probing each other to see where the weaknesses are.
We'll take a break. You can have second period action in 15 minutes. NAU controls the face-off here in their own zone. But it's Fernandez holding it in, has Flight, sends it across for Lindquist, back to Flight. And his shot knocked down at the defense. Big collision there right at the Aggie blue line. The puck squirts free and it's played by NAU. There's number 8, rifles it into the zone. JoJo's going to play it. That's Lomax for NAU. They're tied up. They give JoJo a little extra shot, does Mahood. After the play, and they still chatter away. Now JoJo gets right in his face as he and Mahood chat away.
They're just being friendly, Steve. Trust me, I know my son. They're just saying happy Thanksgiving and have a state trip home.
They're still chattering away, as that's the second encounter Mahood's had tonight.
If you really knew what they said out on the ice, like I've asked JoJo, you really don't want to know.
Probably not, buddy. This is a family-friendly show up here.
Looks like the Colorado players' captain is complaining.
So no penalties here. We're just underway in the second period, and there's still no score. Aggies working left to right now. And it's Cutshaw. He'll win the faceoff. Gibbons looks to clear, and he does. Decker, the forecheck, and they bring it across. It's picked up by Bradley. Upended his Cutshaw as he tried to step in and make a play. Aggies sweep it down the ice. They say no icing. There is a penalty there.
Yeah, I just
they
noticed
did put a penalty there. I didn't think they were going to put him in.
From?
And that is Lindquist in the box, so it is a power play to NAU. Stumbling over the center ice line was number 27, Babluzian. And now NAU has the power play set up. Shot comes in and it's blockered away by Vivian. Comes to the wall. Brady has it, sends it to the point. It's on the stick of number 16, Miller. Now Brady along the hash marks, looks in the high slot. Cleared away by the Aggies. McJimsey. Ooh, and he nearly sprung Cutshaw. Miller again drifts it into the behind the net. It's played by Vivian. Now Gibbons. Lubin's going to send it down. No icing there. The Aggies still shorthanded for another minute. 2 minutes gone by here in the second period. There's no score, and there's some beautiful crossover skating. He's working into the zone. Is number 8 Lomax. He puts the brakes on, stops right along the far hash marks, and then drifts it into the corner. It comes to the point. Backpedaling along the line. Back to Lomax. Side of the net. They send it in. Saved by Vivian. He got it twice.
Oh!
They come to the point again. Send it side of the net. Shoot! And Vivian may have got a piece of that.
What a play by Christian. He was standing on his head right
Christian
there.
Vivian. Unreal in net.
Christian really deserves a really good night out, and he's getting it.
Well, last night Lane and I chose Ostie as the first star of the game, and Vivian's got one cooking in the oven here.
I would totally agree with that.
Here's Lomax, still on it, top of the circle, side of the net. They're looking back door, fanning on the shot, and it comes near side. Still 10 seconds left in the power play. They still have it set up here. Lomax on the puck. He waits. Has a man at the point. The defense is there for the Aggies. They dance around Higgs. Side of the net. They shoot. And that gets through the crease. And all the way along the far boards. The penalty is expired and Lindquist back on. Fanning on the shot there is number 5, Pascal. And Lindquist right into the action. He'll play it there for JoJo. JoJo shields the puck. Still has it. It's tied up in his skates. He still kicks it forward. And it's picked up by Mahood. Mahood drifts it there into the corner. And it's played by Backstrom as he's strong on the body and now has the puck. Sends it across from his knees, and Higgs has got it. Let's see if the Aggies can build some momentum here as it looks to be slanted a little bit toward NAU after that power play. There's number 20, Lengale for NAU. Mishandles, and the puck ends up all the way in the Aggie zone. There's no icing. Gibbons directs traffic. Right out in front, fanning on the shot. It's taken by Backstrom. 3-on-2 for the Aggies. There's a whistle behind the play. And they're going to put David Higgs in the box and nullifies the man advantage. Interference against David Higgs, and I didn't see it at all.
Sorry, Dave, I was moving forward too. And
well, I saw the play. I didn't see the interference. The man's in the corner playing the puck.
Right. Well, it's just kind of tough again. We're playing an uphill battle sometimes.
Well, here we are, and NAU had a good power play last time, except for Vivian playing strong, and here they are again, a golden opportunity with 18:30, unless that's a 16. This has got to be a 16:30 left in the second period. There's no score. You see that clock? You can't tell whether that's a 6 or an 8.
No, I was going to remark, Steve, you got better skills than me on reading that clock.
Top of the circle, slap shot comes in, save Vivian, rebound is there. Oh, and a defensive play by both Decker and Gibbons to save the day. The Aggies will clear, hustling forward, shorthanded is Fernandez. 2 players there for NAU though, and they'll recover. Fernandez is going to take a line change, and here comes NAU. Straight away they shoot, and that's a shot that was scooped way. Too much curve on the stick. That would have hit the flag on the wall way up behind the nets.
Christian is definitely standing on his head right now.
4 minutes expired here in the second period. Still a minute 36 in the penalty to Higgs. Mahood digs away. Oh, and a loose puck and a score. Mishandled there by the Aggies on the clear. They went to clear and fanned on it, and the puck ends up in the back of the net.
That's what I said, Steve. It is the who makes the first mistake, but I'll really give this ref some credit towards that goal by that interference with David Higgs.
Well, they had the advantage there, some momentum after that first power play that went well. And just a miscue there by the Aggies, and the puck ends up in the back of the net. No fault of Vivian. I mean, he was fed to the Wolves right there.
Yep.
So NAU strikes first. It's 1-0, and it'll be interesting to see how the Aggies respond here and if they can stay right here in the contest. It's Cutshaw. He gives it to Herman. Now Beckstrom. No, it doesn't get through. And it's played by NAU. Off a skate, and Herman's got it again. He overskates, and Mahood's going to kick it to his stick and work into the zone. Here's Mahood, and beautifully played by Westlake. And then a save by Vivian. Another penalty coming up.
Again, interference.
And they're going to put CJ Westlake in the box. Oh, my.
They called holding on that.
Oh,
initially they called interference, but it's holding, and I just can't quite understand it.
No, he made a great play. I mean, I called him there because he was in position, nullified the play, and they give him a hold. And now a golden opportunity for NAU to stretch the lead. It's Higgs, hesitates a little bit. And that allows NAU to hold the puck. A battle in the corner. It's JoJo all alone. Decker's going to help. Can't clear the zone. It's held in. Shoot comes, and that's in the shooting lane is Decker. Holding is NAU. They come right along that blue line, holding the puck. Stick handling. Decker in the shooting lane again. That's well coached. Drew Decker in the shooting lane twice.
Hey, Steve, I want to say a shout out to my granddaughter, Kendall. Every time I speak, my wife left a message saying, she says, "That's Papa, that's Papa."
I absolutely love it. Hello, Kendall. We're happy you are watching the game tonight. 5 minutes gone by here in the second period. The Aggies in a hole as they're shorthanded for the third time. Sondergaard comes over behind the net. The puck settled. Now Gibbons has it, and he sends it straight away down the ice. Picked up by Pascal. He sends it forward. And there's another penalty. Yep. And now the Aggies not only in a big hole, they're in a deep hole as to the box goes Gavin Lubin. Didn't pull the stick back in time, trips up his man, and the Aggies
Well, Steve,
Short-handed
I'd
two-man.
like to complain, but that was a call, and I will give the ref a fair call on that.
If you keep your skates moving, you're going to draw the call, and that's what they did. Decker stays on in that face-off circle. The puck's tied up. Now NAU has it. Look to go backdoor. It's still there. Rebound, save Vivian on the initial shot. They look to go back against the grain and put it in. Now they send it across. Picked up by Pascal. Backdoor shot off the side of the net.
Nice clear by Fisher.
Gosnell sends it long into the zone. Here comes NAU. Knocked down by JoJo. Still sits, and that's going to be backhanded out of play. At 22, the captain, they wrote that a little weird. I don't know if it's Brody or Brady. We're just going to stick with Brady. We'll check that out second intermission. Apologize if we're missing that name. Still two-man advantage for another 30 seconds for NAU. It comes to the captain. He sends it side of the net back to the captain. That's Lingale. Shot comes in. It's knocked down. Rebound sits. The Aggies have got it. They'll send it down.
Nice play.
Gypsy will
nice
clear.
Play.
That's picked up, and with a burst of speed, here comes Miller for NAU. The defense is there for Cutshaw. Forces the man to the wall. Puck still there and held in the corner. Man at the top of the circle, that's the captain, Brady, and he sends one high and wide. That may have been tipped by Gibbons. Gibbons loses a glove, and that's never good, as Gibbons took a shot to the hand. Protecting that bare hand is Gibbons.
I can tell you that's really painful.
Yep, he's dropped a glove. He took that shot right off the glove. Here's a shot. Save Vivian. Rebound score.
Oh.
And NAU up two, and Gibbons, the defenseman, limited after blocking that first shot, and NAU will capitalize. It's 2-0 NAU with 13:21 on the clock. So the team's at even strength now, as that was a power play goal for NAU. They lead 2-0. Lindquist is on, so is Lubin. He comes over. Lindquist looks to center, and NAU takes over. It's shoveled forward by Mahood. He has to put on the brakes and avoid the check, but the puck is deep. There's a man upended. Here comes a penalty to NAU. It's going to go to number 8 as he upended Gavin Lubin. And to the box goes Lucas Lomax.
So, Steve, this is going to be our first power play in 5 periods of hockey if you count yesterday.
That's right. Beckstrom's on the puck. Bounces high. It'll come to that far side. Gibbons on the hustle but can't hold it in. It comes to Herman. And now Kirkvliet. Kirkvliet sends it in near corner. Picked up and played forward by Foster. Not out of the zone as Gibbons is there. Now it's picked up. Herman is the only defender back. He's there and poke checks it beautifully. Alex Herman a poke check, and here's McJimsey. And he's got Beckstrom. Backhand.
Yeah!
A beautiful set of hands is Ian Beckstrom with a power play goal in the Aggies on the board. Boy, Beckstrom showed the forehand and quickly went backhand and put it right in the net.
Yep. Put the biscuit in the basket. Aggies really needed that.
Big time, yeah. Yep.
Oh, it looks like their goalie shook up a little bit.
That changes the complexion a little bit, doesn't it, Don?
Yes, it absolutely does. It starts to get us back to that little bit more even, and now if the Aggies can punch it in again, and we'll have a completely new game.
Sondergaard there for the Aggies, throws the shoulder, the puck comes free, in on net from the wall, and Vivian had to be sharp as Noyes throws the puck toward the goal. Don't they always say just throw it toward the net, and that's what he did. Nearly 8 minutes expired here, second period. It's 2-1, NAU on top. Higgs has got the puck. It's out of the reach of Sondergaard. High slot, backhand, save, rebound, save again as Vivian slams the door. Brady has it, bouncing puck still. The Aggies can't clear. Now Higgs just scoops it. And an arm in the air. That's going to be an icing, but David Higgs had to relieve the pressure, and the Aggies regather.
And Christian stood on his head once again. Just a great save. Great save. Those Lumberjacks, they like to swarm right around that net and create a certain amount of confusion.
It's a nifty looking back pass through the legs from Foster. That just nearly connected. Now it's picked up. The Aggies will have a chance to clear. Higgs will skate with it and put it right on the stick of Kirkvliet. Kirkvliet now into the zone, shoots, and a rising shot gloved by Gosnell. Kirkvliet loads the stick and lets one fly. And there the Aggies make that line change. They were on for a long time, Don.
Yes, they were.
And that was a hard shift.
But they pulled through, and now they got the puck down at the Lumberjack zone, and maybe they can make something happen.
Flight for the Aggies. He'll draw against Babluzian. Still loose, and they battle for it. Now NAU's going to take it, looking for a penalty. Was Flight, none coming. Flight's got the puck side of the net, shoots, and a save by Gosnell. The rebound comes up high, and NAU charges forward. Beautiful poke check, Sean Gibbons. Still loose, and here's Flight helping out. Offside is NAU. Flight's going to chip it forward on the one hand on his stick, and it's going to be NAU holding there. Flight throws a check, puck's loose in front, sends it across, shot, score! Frank Flight picks up a loose puck and jams it home.
That's what I told you, Steve. The Aggies couldn't equalize that game, and again, Frank Flight is just down by the goal, getting that loose thing. He's everywhere down in the opponent zone.
And that brings the Aggie fans to their feet. We're tied at 2 with 11:05 left in the second period. And the plot thickens.
Yes, it definitely does.
Cutshaw wins a draw. Fisher settles a rolling puck. He'll give it across the Westlake. Now it's Fisher. He's straight away down the ice across that face-off circle and into the corner. The Aggies backpedal as they play defense. Here comes Mahood. He sends it over. Cutshaw misses a check, and Herman's on the puck. Now Cutshaw digs the puck out of his skates, gives it back to Herman. They have the goal scorer, Beckstrom, and the linesman holds it up. Cutshaw's got it. Around one defenseman. Has a man in front. That shot just whistled wide of the cage. Beckstrom providing the screen. Bouncing puck all over off the boards, and Higgs settles it down. Still has it. As a man at the point, he gives it to Westlake. He'll shoot. Deflected. Saved by Gosnell. Beautiful deflection by Cutshaw up high. There's Westlake as Cutshaw's upended. He'll hop right back up, and Herman's got the puck. He'll send it in. Aggies will make a change. And a dangerous one. They need to hustle back. Mahood's on the shot. Save Vivian as Mahood shot it right through the legs of Gary Higgs.
That was a quick transition by the Lumberjacks. Right back into to make that kind of an offensive push.
And they caught the Aggies in a bad change. And men chasing them down. Here's Noyes on a face-off win. It comes to number 5. He takes a big check. That's Pascal. And they dig away at the puck side of Vivian. Now it'll come over Near boards where Sondergaard plays it. Now it's JoJo. Gives it to McJimsey. And looking to throw a check on McJimsey was Foster, and it went the other direction. The puck's free, though, and bounces right in on Vivian. He'll hold for a whistle.
Trying to knock McJimsey down is like trying to knock about 6 bags of cement over. It just doesn't happen very often.
Well, McJimsey turns. He expects the check to be coming, and it is, and instead of taking it, he delivers it.
Yeah.
He just gets a sense of the guys being there and where they normally are. And he's real good at anticipating that check. Yep. Puck's loose right there on that faceoff circle, and NAU gathers it, sends it in, and a save by Vivian. Rebound comes to the point, and it's gathered by Lindquist. Forward is Flight. He overskates. Now Lindquist on a beautiful feed from Fernandez, and they're going to say offside. I think they say the puck got away from Frank Flight, and he overstepped it and put himself offside.
Well, the Aggies need to capitalize, put the score up on them, and that will, I think, rattle the Lumberjacks a little bit.
Here's David Higgs, sends it to his D partner. That's JoJo, and he sends it off the stick of Flight into the zone. The Aggies on the forecheck. Flight is there. They get around Foster, and they battle behind Gosnell. Fernandez is there, but it comes to the NAU forward, and he's looking for the breakout pass. It's in the skates, and the Aggies change direction. Under 9 minutes to play in the second period, and it's Flight on the puck. He'll have help from Higgs. David Higgs peels wide, shovels a high pass, but it's going to be gathered by NAU, and it's off the stick of number 5, Pascal. Lindquist is on the puck now, looks to send it across. It's picked up and worked forward. That's number 22 for NAU. That's Brady, the captain. Gibbons has it now, and he'll work it up to Lobb. Jake Lobb's first shift of this second period. He's on with Renee and Decker. Foster for NAU, high off the glass. Puck comes to the center ice line. Oh, and chipped away, and here comes NAU. They lose an edge, though, and that nullifies a late developing 2-on-1. The puck gets through Renee, and on the delay, NAU waits. Now they're onside, charging down the slot. Without the puck, though, was Travis. They couldn't find him. It's Decker for the Aggies. He sends it deep, and that will not go far enough for an icing, and that's a good thing. Renee is there. Coming over, and NAU chips it forward. It's picked up by Gooch. Lubin rides his man to the wall. The puck comes free. They send it in front. Gibbons clears it. Cutshaw's going to come over. Give a little shove to his man. High off the glass. It's played by the Aggies. It comes all the way down, though, and we're at 7.5 minutes left in the second period. Tied at 2. Playing the puck there is Gooch. He leaves it, but nobody's there. It's going to be picked up by Cutshaw. And Cutshaw drifts it over for Lubin, and now it's Beckstrom. Now Gibbons. Gibbons plays quarterback, and that's chipped out of the air and knocked down. Beckstrom will settle it, and it's played back for Gibbons again. Straight up the ice, that's Cutshaw, and his pass took too much off it, but Beckstrom rushes forward, takes it away, shoots, blocker save by Gosnell. 6.5 minutes to play. The puck is free through the neutral zone. Gibbons waits. He's got it. Absorbs a check, but makes the play. Cutshaw helps. It gets through Beckstrom, and now all the way back, tipped in on Gibbons. Herman's going to play it. He'll give it to Beckstrom. One man back. Gibbons fans, or Beckstrom fans on the shot. And NAU recovers. That's Miller for NAU, sends it in, awkward bounce. He looked to wrap it around the boards, and it comes back to him. And now they push it forward. It ends up in that far corner, and 2 men come together. That's a good check by Westlake. Comes to the point, and they'll drift it wide of the cage as NAU needs a line change. And they'll get one. It comes near side and picked up by the fresh skater. That's number 8, Lomax, and he works it into the corner, has the defense of Westlake there, and both players down on the ice. No penalty. The referee says play on. The puck comes to the point. Slap shot, tipped, and scored. Oh, what a tip. I think that was tipped in front.
Yes, it was definitely.
And it goes right
you
up.
You could see it was flipping end over end, and now those are the hardest pucks to stop.
And right up over the top of Vivian's arm. I mean, it's not a tip from along the ice. It's a tip out of the air, about belt high. Took a lot off the puck, and it just kind of flutters up over the top of the arm
Yeah.
And it's 3-2 NAU. 5:55 on the clock.
I will say NAU's a very fast skating team.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Here's Lomax again in the action. Sondergaard's going to throw a check. Lomax has the puck. Skates to the center of the ice. Can't get around JoJo as he forces him wide. And the puck drifts into the corner. Lomax again, and there's going to be a whistle. And what do they say? Hand passed on. I can't see what it is.
No, I can't figure out what this. Looks like the Colorado coach is complaining about something.
Face-off win to the Aggies, and JoJo's got the puck. With the head up, Joseph Chase sends it to McJimsey. It's in his skates, though, and bounces all the way back into the Aggie zone. Picked up in the neutral zone by number 5, Pascal.
Play.
Here comes McJimsey. He's looking for that far corner and missed it wide. JoJo works it forward to get a McJimsey a big check, and they're going to give him a penalty.
I don't understand that. That was just a good check.
I don't understand. They bring Morgan McJimsey over. They're going to put him in the penalty box, and that was a beautiful open ice check. Well, I guess they give him a penalty for playing too physical. Because I don't understand it.
I have no.
Oh,
they said it's
come
an
on.
elbow.
Now they finally come up with an elbowing call. They finally show us what it is. Terrible.
But, yeah.
Terrible. Elbowing. Morgan McJimsey's in the box at an opportunity with 5 minutes left in the second period for NAU. They win it. It comes back to Brady across. One-timer. And a save by Vivian. It was either tipped or Vivian got a piece of it. And now, again, they have this power play set up. Low shot comes in. Decker can't clear. And there's a shot that comes in. Now it's going to be a break for the Aggies. It's Fernandez if he hurries. He's got Higgs. Oh, and can't get him the puck. Aggies will have to hustle back and play defense as here comes NAU. 4 wide. They gain the blue line. Sends it in front. JoJo knocks it down. David Higgs there in the corners. Fernandez chops away. He and Higgs battle there in the corner. Triple team, but they hold the puck tight as NAU tries to dig it out. Number 12, Thompson, is there digging and chopping away. He pulls the player down and no penalty. He can't get the puck, so he just rips Higgs down. And no penalty. Goodness gracious. He can't get the puck out, so he just hooks a leg and rips down David Higgs, and no call.
And now they're trying to make some points with the ref about that, and he just doesn't even want to listen.
Just a replay. You can see, watch him. He's just going to grab him.
Yep.
See that?
Yep.
He just grabs a leg and rips him down.
Yep.
Lubin's going to wrap it around the boards, and a good play there as it ends up the length of the ice. A minute left in the penalty to McJimsey. They set it up behind Gosnell and leave it for Pascal. He sends it across near side. Playing it there is Lomax. He's into the zone, top of the circle, drop pass from Mahood. Now they give it to the point. That's number 9, Barrett. And it's picked up by Gibbons, though. He can't clear the zone. Along the hash marks, Lomax. They send it to the point. Oh, almost went over. Now it will. As it's played there by number 9, Barrett again. And into the zone. Here is Lomax. He's worked out of the play by Gibbons. And Lindquist comes over to help. The puck comes to the point. Top of the circle. Now along the hash marks. They work their way in. Come cross ice.
Oh.
And it's knocked down and out of the way by Sondergaard with the extra effort. He clears the zone. The Aggies will make a change. 20 seconds. Still in the penalty, McJimsey. 3.5 minutes left in the second period. It's 3-2. NAU on top of the Aggies. Into the zone, Mahood. Forced wide by Fisher. Puts on the break. Sends it to the point. Toward the net. Rebound. Vivian, a save twice. And now it's Fisher. Off the glass, it's Cutshaw. 2 men back. Cutshaw around one defender. No, poke checked away. Puck in the corner. McJimsey's out of the box. He leaves it for Cutshaw. To Kirkvliet. The save by Gosnell. He robs Josh Kirkvliet. Oh, my. A beautiful tic-tac-toe play by the Aggies, and Gosnell says no. It's Cutshaw in the corner, sends a pass in front of the net. McJimsey digs
there
away.
was another shot.
And Gosnell makes another save, and it comes to the neutral zone, and Westlake is on it there. Westlake around one man into the neutral zone, sends it deep, and charging is Cutshaw, and McJimsey throws another check! Oh, McJimsey makes it pay!
He sent him into yesterday.
Now Cutshaw's going to hold the zone, but it's picked up by NAU. Here's the captain, shoots, and a save by Vivian. Puck's bouncing free, and Lindquist, a safe play behind the net. Hustling over to play it is Higgs. They'll leave it for Cutshaw in the corner.
Oh.
It's taken away. They dance out in front. A save, and they put in the rebound. Oh, my. 4-2 NAU.
Well, Steve, he should have just in the corner, should have passed it up forward rather than trying to go back. And sometimes you just see that teams try to get a little exotic instead of just moving the puck north. They try and do some other stuff.
Well, and Cutshaw, he had his pocket picked. He feels bad hanging his head there as he heads toward the bench. But you can't let it hang very much because the Aggies had a great opportunity that shift. And Cutshaw just has his pocket picked. Here's Lindquist. He'll circle with the puck right along the blue line. Onside play. Lindquist is there. And forced behind the net. Sends it out in front. It's Higgs. Shoots! And hits the defender. Higgs on it again. Sends it wide to the net. The Aggies buzzing again. And there's going to be a whistle and the net off the moorings. 1:49 on the clock. It's 4-2 NAU.
That was JoJo that made a couple of nice shots there. Not that I'm biased, Steve, mind you.
Yeah. Flights there in the circle for the Aggies. And a face-off coming from the NAU zone.
I just read the comments, and Erin Jensen said she loves the fight in this team, and that's so true. The Aggies just have great fight.
NAU able to clear. And we know Erin, she's sitting right over here to the right of us, right here in the dark hair. She sits and watches the game, but she watches here on her phone too and types messages to everyone. She's fantastic.
Yeah, I just love her comment.
Minute 39 left in the second period. Flight bumps the puck forward on the face-off. Then he's upended. No penalty. Yes, there is a penalty, and Flight keeps his feet moving. Tripped up, and to the power play go the Aggies.
Well, that'll give us about 25 seconds in the next period of penalty time, too. So hopefully the Aggies can score right now. That always in the last couple minutes or minute, it really sends a bad message to the other team.
Babluzian in the box for NAU. And Kirk Philippe behind the net. And it's picked up by Beckstrom. Now it's Gibbons at the point. Sends one toward the net. Save! Rebound is there. They battle for it. And Gosnell hangs on.
Lumberjacks are complaining. They're trying to work the refs.
Minute 25 left in the period. It's 4-2 NAU. Face-off win to the Aggies. They send it toward the net, and it's cleared out by Brady, the captain. Gibbons behind Vivian. Gives it up for Herman. Now it's Beckstrom along the near wall. Beckstrom into the corner, upended. No penalty, and NAU promptly clears it down. 1 minute left in the second period. The Aggies on the power play as Babluzian sits in the box.
They did call it. They got a trip. So it'll be a 5-on-3.
The Aggies tripped up there as they skate through the neutral zone. And they're going to bring over Miller, and he'll sit with Babluzian. And a 5-on-3 opportunity for the Aggies. 48 seconds on the clock and still a minute 10 in the original penalty. Face-off win, an important one there for the Aggies. It's Cutshaw straight away. They'll bring it across Fernandez. Now Cutshaw tees up the one-timer, knocked down. They send it side of the net. Scooping at it is Flight. Can't put it in. It comes to Fernandez, though. And Fernandez, top of the circle, Flight side of the net. Waits, sends it across, in the skates. And Lindquist couldn't jam it in. It comes to Cutshaw. He sends it to Lindquist, looking for JoJo in the high slot. Lindquist still has it. Chips it over to Cutshaw. Now side of the net, it's Flight. Still waiting. They give it to Fernandez. Now Cutshaw, one-timer, fans. Loose puck, side of the net, picked up by Lindquist. 5 seconds left. They give it to Fernandez. Shoots, and a save, rebound. Cleared out by Brady, and that the horn will sound. And that will end the second period. It's 4-2. NAU in a barn burner from the Eccles Ice Arena.
And we still got, next period, we'll still have 25 seconds on the one penalty and a minute 14 on the other, so we'll have another 25 seconds of 5-on-3.
We'll start the third period with a 2-man advantage. We'll take a break here. Second intermission. We'll be back with third period action in 15 minutes.
Oh, good for you. I'm going to have to go listen to the game now.
As we get set here for third period action, a little review of the second period shots on goal. USU 20, 50. What in the world? She's got it backwards a little bit for me. 15 shots for USU and 22 for NAU. That may be reversed. She may have made a mistake there. A couple of shout outs tonight. The Cutshalls in Bend, Oregon are watching, and the Waltons from Bozeman, Montana, Dagan Walton's grandparents. Maybe they're right. 15 to 22 were the shots. I thought it was in favor of the Aggies, but she has NAU ahead on shots in that second period.
Steve, it just gives me great pleasure to see how many Aggie parents are here. You know, Todd Renee's folks are here, and Alex Herman's. There's just so many Fernandez. There's just so many families here.
Kirk Valite's family's here. Vivian's family's here. It's Beckstrom's.
Yeah, it's just wonderful.
Cutshalls.
It's an Aggie family.
It's an Aggie family. And definitely my pleasure to say hi to each and every one of them as they come to the rink, and pleasure for me to introduce myself. They listen to me on a regular basis, watching their kids. It's our pleasure to bring them to games, and we're happy to shake hands. Just underway here, the third period. The Aggies still on the power play. The first penalty has expired, so it's a standard 5-on-4 power play to the Aggies for another 45 seconds. They work it into the zone. McJimsey's got the puck, has his stick lifted. Kirk Valite's going to hustle over to help. Beckstrom is there as well. The puck floats into the corner. McJimsey throws a check. Kirk Valite's on the puck. He'll give it to Beckstrom, who digs it out of the referee's feet. Kirk Valite's still on it. Now it comes to Josh again. Josh Kirk Valite works at the other side of the net. Now he'll rifle it back over. 20 seconds. Still in the penalty to Miller for NAU.
They got to get somebody in front of the net.
They better get a shot on net. Side of the net, it's Beckstrom. Nobody's in front of the net, and they still aren't there in front of the net. That didn't turn out very well, and Gibbons is going to have to hustle back. As the puck floats into the neutral zone and all the way into the Aggie zone. Gibbons there plays good defense against a speedy player. And there is a trip and no penalty. And now a late penalty as the NAU player.
I think that was a soccer style. As notice he gets right up and skates handily off the ice. It was just a great soccer style play.
He calls it a rough. He didn't make the call initially, and the player lays her on the ice and acts hurt, and they come up with a rough. I mean, he tripped him.
Yeah.
Oh, well. There you have it. NAU goes to the power play. McJimsey's in the box. NAU shoots, save Vivian. He glove saves it on a high rising shot. Miscue by NAU, and here's Drew Decker. He's on his horse, hustling into the zone, shoots! And a save, Gosnell. I love how Decker, he's hustling north and south and then spins his body around, gets in a shooting position, and put a pretty good shot on net.
Decker, Cutshall, we got some real fast guys. We got some big guys.
Lindquist has played great with this line tonight. They switch it up a little bit, and he's had some good opportunities and played nice. With speed through the neutral zone comes NAU. They'll chip it in. Onside, Higgs looks to clear, and that's ping-ponged and doesn't get out. Behind the net, the puck sits And Mahood will pick it up. He'll give it to his partner Lomax. Now Lomax sends it to the point. It's played there by Pascal. Cross-ice pass. Comes outside the zone. They don't call it. Out of the point again. They'll wind and shoot. That doesn't get through. The Aggies needed a line change. They'll take the opportunity as Lindquist sends the puck down. 2.5 minutes gone by here in the period. Still a minute left in the penalty to McJimsey. It's held there by Lomax, and he'll trade it with Mahood. It comes to the point and gets clicked out of the zone. Now Cutshaw's in. Has a man back. Cutshaw will shoot. And a glove save by Gosnell.
And he aimed that for that far post, so Gosnell had to reach right on over, to his left to try and snag that, which he did.
Make the goaltender move. Don't shoot it right at him. 42 seconds in the penalty to McJimsey. Face off inside NAU zone. They slap it back on the back boards. Now they'll pick it up. Work it on the side. Cutshaw, a beautiful check. And the puck comes free. They'll float it in on net from the neutral zone. And now the Aggies peel off. They'll play defense. It's Brady, the captain. Sends it up along the wall. Brady still skates with it, or Brody. And he plays it on the cross-ice dump. Now they have this power play set up. And it's only 10 seconds remaining. McJimsey on his feet, ready to hop out of the box. Side of the net, NAU plays it. Now they'll give it over to Babluzian. He'll send one on net. Vivian will hold. And 3.5 minutes gone by here in the third period. NAU leads 4-1.
4-2, Steve.
4-2, sorry, buddy. That's right. They lead 4-2. And 1 second left in the penalty to McJimsey. And he'll be out of the box. NAU mishandles. The puck comes to the neutral zone. McJimsey's out of the box. And there's a whistle. They'll say
offsides.
Offsides. So they'll reset. The Aggies need one here early, I think, buddy.
Yes, they do.
Face-off win to the Aggies. They send it deep. McJimsey's going to charge in. And on the defense is Lindstrom for NAU. He gets through Mahood. And Kirkvalit's on it. Sends it to the open man across the ice into the zone. The Aggies are onside. They come again to McJimsey. And now out of the zone. Westlake's on the puck. He's straight away. Sends it in. Misses everyone. And they'll charge in on the forecheck. Overskating is NAU. And that's a break to the Aggies. McJimsey sends one through the high slot. And Kirkvalik can't handle it. And it's NAU. Working the puck back in. Send it into the slot. Looking for a tip. They don't connect. Here's Sondergaard. Drop pass. McJimsey shoots. Score!
Yeah! Way to go.
And a beautiful setup by Dylan Sondergaard. And Morgan McJimsey puts it in a glove side high, and the Aggies are within one. Kind of a lazy-looking play there, Don, and it just turned into an opportunity, and the Aggies capitalized.
It looked like a couple of drop passes, back to one, and made the shot, and but they went for that far left side again, forcing Gosnell to reach across.
Perfect. Into the zone, the puck's in the corner, battling there is Flight. Has help from Lindquist. They work it in the corner. Lindquist digging away, and Flight's going to come away with the puck. Flight still has it. He'll hold. Looking to center it. It's tipped. Lindquist has it along the red line, and he looks for JoJo, and it's out of his reach. And that's hard to do because JoJo has a big reach. Higgs plays it beautifully up to Fernandez. Fernandez wiped out, and NAU's got the puck. Just over 5 minutes has gone by here in the third period. The puck's into the Aggie zone. Higgs throws a check and has the puck. He'll pick up some help from Lindquist, and Lindquist gives it to Cutshaw. Cutshaw puts a head up and avoids a check, and the NAU team drifts it right back in. They're off on a line change. Offsides they are, so they'll wait on the delay.
Oh, there's a penalty.
And here comes a penalty, and it's going to be against the Aggies. Cutshaw is there. The puck comes free. Cutshaw will touch up. No, NAU still has it. Mahood.
I don't understand that. I saw it touch twice, Steve.
Higgs throws a check, and now here's the penalty call. As they throw a check, now Higgs gets involved, and David Higgs is after Miller right in front of the Aggie bench.
That's a dangerous place to be for a lumberjack.
Well, you're taking punches at a man on the bench who is making a line change, and David Higgs takes exception. Miller went after Fernandez, who was the initial penalized player. I guess he didn't like whatever the call's coming up, but neither did David Higgs.
Looks like the one coach was doing a check from behind sign, and I always wonder what they're saying in these little conversations down there, Steve.
They're trying to figure out what's for dinner after the game.
Yeah. Your place or mine? We can have liver and onions, or .16 from the Lumberjacks is acting like he can be let out any time in the box. I don't think he believes he's done anything wrong.
Well, it should end up just maybe at the original 2-minute penalty. The penalty to Higgs and number 16 here, Miller, should offset.
Well, but they just gave
5-minute penalty to
Fisher.
That must be wrong. So a 5-minute major penalty assessed to the Aggies with 4:16 left. In the third period, the Aggies are only down 1 goal. It's 4-3. And this is huge.
Yes, it is. I didn't see the check from behind, but that's what I saw the ref signal, and I just don't buy it, Steve.
Well, that's what he says, and then he comes over to the player bench and gets in with mixing up with Fernandez, who's on the bench, and David Higgs jumps in and lets him have it, who was actually on the ice. So I don't understand the penalty. You have a guy trying to fight a guy that's on the bench from the other team. It doesn't make any sense. And now they bring another player over. They're going to put Todd Renee in the box to serve a penalty. So we'll wait for the announcement like everyone else, but it doesn't make sense to me so far.
No.
I don't know who's penalized. They have number 7 on the scoreboard, and that doesn't make sense. So face off in the Aggie zone, and here we go. It's Gavin Lubin on the puck. He promptly clears it the length of the ice. And this is a huge kill for the Aggies. They'll still have half the game remaining, or half the period remaining. And this penalty's killed off, and they need to kill it off. Into the zone, dances number 26, and then he's ridden out of the play beautifully by Gavin Lubin. Poke check by Givens. Cutshall hustles over. He can't reach the puck. It bounces straight in the air. NAU has it set up. They send it over. Mahood shoots. Blockers or glove save by Vivian. Puck drops side of the net. There's going to be a whistle. And they're going to bring Cutshall over and put him in the box on a high stick.
All right, this is.
Oh my! The wheels are coming off the bus.
Yeah, it's it's what I talked with Joe earlier today, and he says it's 5 against 9. You just can't control these guys, and it's just they're skating on an unfair ice rink uphill.
That's a good face-off win for the Aggies as they take it right from the circle and send it the length of the ice. A good individual effort there by McJimsey. It's picked up and moved forward by Kiefer on a strike of a pass as he picks up his line mate Lomax. Lomax spins away, and now they're set up. Mahood, they send it across. It's 5-on-3 action as the Aggies have filled the penalty box. McJimsey, rough stuff along the wall. Can he clear the zone? No, they say it stays in. That's Noyes who sends it, or Pascal who sends it around. Side of the net, ASU. Now Pascal straight away. They send it side of the net. Shoot, save Vivian. Way out on top of the blue paint. And he makes the save. Both teams will line change. Minute 14 left in the penalty to Cutshall. And still 3:37 in the initial major penalty it's got to be David Higgs. As 4 Aggies in the box, the next guy will have to stand. Diving, but unable to clear the zone. It's held in by Brady. He's here on the near point, sends it across. Now right along that red line, one-timer well wide of the net as they miscued. Coming over is Lubin. He's got the defense. Makes a tip. And now Gavin Lubin's going to skate with it. One man back. Lubin skates forward. Now they pick it off his stick. And Lubin has to hustle back. The Aggies still shorthanded. 2 men for another 40 seconds. Brody sends it across. It's Lomax. Now side of the net. Straight away Brody. He'll shoot. Knocked down by Gibbons. And Brody plays it again. It's off the glass. Beckstrom is there. Can he clear? Yes! And the Aggies will change.
Aggies are making
seconds.
Quick changes.
That was a good change, that one. Now down to 14 seconds left in the penalty to Cutshall. NAU has it set up. Mahood now straight away. Pascal shoots, knocked down by JoJo. Nothing gets through the Aggies on this 5-on-3. JoJo again applying pressure. Now it's Mahood, side of the net. It's out of the reach, though.
5-on-4 now. 5-on-4.
Cutshall. Here's Chris Cutshall. He's got something, a chip on his shoulder. Around the defense. Backhand save by Gosnell. Cutshall outskated 2. Speedy defenseman. Still 4-3. 2 minutes left in the major penalty. Skating across. Number 26, Kiefer. He's into the zone. Puts on the brakes. Holds the puck. Drifts it into the corner. Defense is there for the Aggies. Puck chipped. It sits out in front and then cleared by JoJo. Can it get in the blue line? Yes, it does. Picking it up, Pascal. He's been on a long shift and stays on. He circles with the puck. The Aggies force him back into his own zone. Puck comes to the blue line of the Aggies, and in comes the NAU team. They set it up straight away. They hold the puck. Minute and a half. Shot comes in. That's tipped and hit an Aggie player in front of the net. That puck right along the ice.
That was JoJo again that got hit.
There's another shot. Vivian didn't see it, but it's tipped wide of the cage. JoJo blocked a couple of shots here. Someone's lost a glove and a stick. And that's going to be another block shot. It's Westlake lost his gear. Now he's picked it up. Aggies make a quick change. We're down at a minute left in the major penalty. NAU unable to score. They haven't really put much on Vivian. Good defense here by the Aggies. High slot, another shot. That's deflected by Lindquist. It catches the glass and now picked up and scoots forward.
Nice. Poor JoJo's coming off the thing. He's hurting.
Aggies made a full change as Sondergaard is on, and then the puck cleared all the way down. A half a minute is all that remains. We're at 9:40 left in the period. The puck comes to Mahood. He's into the Aggie zone. Mahood looks to shoot. Fans on the shot. Gets the rebound back. Save it. Dribbles behind the post as it got through Vivian and saving the day. Well, the Aggie player catch a number there. And it's brought back in by the Aggies. That was Beckstrom that picked the puck off the post and sent it down. Lubin is back on for a shift. Speeding away from him is Kiefer. Aggies have it. Now it's Cutshaw. The Aggies have cleared off the major penalty. Renee's on with Cutshaw. They drop it. Shoot. Yeah! The post! Oh, they hit the post on the shot. Into the zone come the NAU team. They send it on Vivian. Save! And Vivian will hold for a whistle.
I don't know, Steve. I thought that went in and bounced real fast out.
We'll see it right here.
Oh, no, it hit the post.
Post.
Oh.
Post. Yeah, it hit the post.
It's a game of inches, almost
Post.
like football, huh?
Post. Yeah. Comes to the blue line. And the Aggies will play it there. David Higgs will settle things down. He's in his own zone. Sends it up for Fernandez. It's out of his reach and bounces off the boards. Coming over is Lindquist to throw a check. It's picked up by Higgs. Higgs has one defender, rides him to the corner. They send it out in front. Oh, fanning on the shot was Lindquist. Now behind the net, Flight can't gather the puck. It's picked up by NAU. Overskating there, the NAU player, and Fernandez.
JoJo just threw a check.
JoJo a big check right in front of our table here. Into the zone, it's Flight. He'll shoot, and a glove save by Gosnell. The Aggies buzzing as they look for the equalizer.
They're definitely buzzing, and that's the exciting thing about Aggie hockey. It's like Aaron Jensen said, they just have that fight in them all the way to the end.
We're going to have to get some gloves for Lane. He's over there shaking his fingers. His hands are frozen from holding that camera. Here comes NAU. They'll buzz it into the zone. They're around the defense. Look to dance out in front. No! Rejected by Gibbons as he rifles it to the corner. McJimsey's on the puck. Sends it to the open man, cross ice. A collision of players. Now they come after Higgs. Or McJimsey. Into the zone come the Aggies. He's still going to play hockey. McJimsey's going to hustle over. He's on the puck. Throws a check. The puck is free. Lubin sends a check. Now Lubin's going to hold the zone. Gavin Lubin drifts it wide or into the corner where McJimsey plays it there. McJimsey side of the net. Looks to send it in front. It's knocked down. On a good defense play by NAU, number 9, Barrett. The Aggies need to hustle back and play defense. This NAU team won't stop. They're into the zone, but they need a line change. They bounce one on Vivian, plays the safe play to the corner. 7.5 minutes to play. As Gibbons throws a check, the puck comes to the front.
Oh!
Vivian kicks it wide, still loose. They shoot. Vivian another save. They shoot again and score. The Aggies make a mistake, and the puck ends up in the back of the net.
That was tough. Vivian was standing on his head. He was trying all he could, but it was just like a machine gun going on down there.
Somehow the puck ends up in front of the net. A couple of Aggies kick at it. They throw a check. It still bounces. And finally,
number 13 from the
NAU lifts it over the pads of Vivian and puts it in the net.
I can't tell from that clock. You're the mystic clock reader.
It's 7:14 on the clock, pal. Now you know from sitting home, I fight that clock every game.
I do know. Trust me.
Oh, my.
You got the skills.
I've seen it enough. I know which lights are missing. Cutshaw's going to win that face-off, and it's picked up by Westlake. Now it's Herman. Herman sends it in, and Gosnell's out to play it behind the net. Picked up by Herman along the wall, but it's played by Mahood. He's got the open man. It's Lomax. Lomax will shoot, and that's saved by Vivian. The puck sits, side of the net, and it's NAU all over it. It's Lomax behind the net, under 7 minutes to play. They send it out in front, and they tip it just wide. And that was a dangerous-looking play. The Aggies will scoop it high, and Herman.
Oh, nice little bounce.
Will play the puck in the corner. Herman ridden to the wall there by number 17, Foster. Picked up by Backstrom now, and Backstrom kicks it to his stick. Can't center. He had Cutshaw. Played there by number 27, Babluzian. And it's dropped, or gloved and dropped by Pascal. Pascal waits for his mates on a line change and then rifles it into the corner. Vivian's going to hold it there, tip it to his defenseman. JoJo's got it, and the Aggies need to pick up the pace and get that jump back in their step. It's Cutshaw on it. The open man is Higgs along the near wall. A long pass right on the tape of Fernandez. He can't hold it, and Lindquist overskates. NAU back on it. Digging it there is Higgs. He'll send it over, and it's played by Flight. Frank Flight into the far corner. Has Lindquist charging the net. Instead sends it in front. It gets through Fernandez. JoJo's going to hustle over, and he'll hold it in. JoJo sends a puck along the ice. Rebound. Oh, and it's deflected. Has an opportunity in the front for Flight. And he hits a leg. The puck bounces up and out of play. 5:45 on the clock. It's 5-3 NAU. And they'll have a timeout. And I think that's going to be USU. Coach Eccles wants to chat it up a little bit, so we'll take a short break.
I think it hit the.
Face off to the left of Gosnell. Comes to Gibbons. He shoots. That's knocked down. And it'll dribble into the corner. Picked up by number 11, Noyes. And he makes the play, but it's an icing against NAU. And one of the NAU players is saying he's injured, so they will allow him to make a line change apparently. Face off again in the NAU zone. The Aggies win it again. JoJo's got it. He sends it into the near corner, and it's pitched forward behind the net. Sondergaard is there. Man's in front. Puck is loose. And Gosnell will hang on. 5:21 left in the period.
Aggies need a goal in the worst way right now.
Westlake has the puck, tries to send it into the corner, and that's picked off by Kiefer. Here comes NAU. Lomax shoots, headed wide, but Vivian will glove it anyway and hang on.
Well, by doing that, he stops the clock, gives our players a little bit time to catch their breath, and you can see there's discussion down there, and they're planning their next attack.
Lomax has the puck, gives it to the point. There's a shot. It doesn't get through, and it's going to end up in the rafters and doesn't come down. Yeah, puck sits way up on top of the rafter, buddy, right up against the roof.
Yeah, I see it.
And doesn't come down. $50 if he can do it again. 5:04
I think that's the only puck I see up there, Steve.
Yeah, that's not going to happen more than once. Lomax again shoots, and Vivian fights it off. It's up over the crossbar. Beckstrom's going to hustle over, can't clear it or bump it forward. It's going to come to Christian Westlake, and he'll have an opportunity. Here's Herman, his pass knocked down. Westlake's going to kick it into the corner, along the wall. Now sends it forward. And Westlake tied up a little bit there with Kiefer, and so was Herman. But no extracurriculars. And we're under 5 minutes to play. It's 5-3 NAU. Loose puck as a player loses an edge. Cutshaw hustles over. He can't settle a puck. It's sent into the corner, and Westlake's going to have to hustle over and play defense. He will. Has his man tied up. Westlake loses a stick. Still ties his man right along the boards there. Now Westlake will pick up that stick, and they chop away. Cutshaw will help. And the puck comes to JoJo behind the net. JoJo battles hard. Moves his man off the puck. And falls, gets right back up and plays it beautifully. Shielding the puck with the Aggie player. Here's Cutshaw. He'll give it to Herman. Oh, just out of his reach. They just missed. Now Herman's got it again. Sends it behind the net. Hustling over is Higgs. The man's there for the NAU Lumberjacks. Comes to the point. They chip it forward and out of the zone. Played forward by the Aggie player, though, to the near side where there's some open ice, and Herman absorbs a check. Gosnell's going to set it up behind his own cage, and the NAU breaks it out. They put it right in on net, and Vivian plays it long and wide. It comes to Fernandez. He's going to spin back in his own zone and hit Flight with the puck. Flight gathers the puck out of the snow. He's offsides. They'll blow the whistle as the puck got hung up. 3:30 left in the game. The Aggies trail by 2.
All right, Aggies, time to step it up and
yeah, we'll ask the annoying lady to shut up. It cracks me up. There's Fernandez digging away at the puck. It comes to the neutral zone. Nearing 3 minutes to play. It's picked up by Foster, but a loose puck comes straight away. And then back in control of NAU. The Aggies are onside. It's David Higgs. He waits for some players. They join the action. It's Lindquist in front of the net. Lindquist is there. Chops away at the puck. Oh, it's off the side of the net, and Lindquist knocks straight over backwards on a cross check. And Lindquist hurt. He tips the puck, though, as he stays in front of the net, and it's saved by Gosnell. Oh, my. Lindquist standing in front of the net, and he's jarred straight back over on his back. Has the presence of mind to stand up, though, and gets a pretty good tip on net.
But, of course, we won't get the call on that, Steve.
No, that was a big cross check, right?
Yep, it was direct.
To the high body and sends him right straight over backwards. Kirkville to win a face-off. McJimsey will drift it behind the net. Kirkville hustles there, but it's played by Lomax. Lomax avoids the check to make the play, and Gavin Lubin's going to hustle back. He'll spin it and head up ice as he gains the red line. Lubin's going to wind, fake the shot, can't get through the defense. Puck's loose in the corner, and NAU playing tough defense. They're all back, and nobody forward. They'll send the puck down. That's an icing, and with 2:18 left in the game.
Yeah, they're playing preserve the score right now, and they don't care if they ice the puck or.
Herman will glide in. He'll win that face-off, but he splits the defense. Guiding traffic is Lubin. JoJo plays it. Lubin's going to hit Cutshaw, and the Aggies are 3 deep right here at the near point. Lubin has the puck, gives it to Cutshaw. No, they're going to say offsides. And that was close.
Yes.
I thought Lubin brought it in across the blue line first, but no. It's an offside. I like how Lubin is aggressive here. He controls the puck, skates with it. He's He's aggressive here down the stretch. I
Yes,
like it.
Yes, he is, Steve. Yes, he is.
There's Beckstrom. He'll give it to Gibbons. Gibbons has his pass tipped, and it falls straight between the two players, and they'll still battle. Now they ride each other to the corner. Gibbons with a cross check, gets away with it. And now it's Cutshaw who will pick it up. Come out from the side of the net. Cutshaw handles, gives it to Herman. Herman will settle the puck. He rifles it in. And Beckstrom's waiting at the far corner. He's got the puck, gives it to Herman. It's off the side of the net. It'll go behind the cage, and David Higgs is there. Higgs absorbs the check but controls the puck. Reverses direction to Herman. Herman looks to walk out in front. Can't get a shot off as they tip it off his stick. Off the wall, but held at the point as Higgs is there. He sends it behind the net. The Aggies are making changes, and that allows NAU to work it. We near a minute left to play, and the puck comes to Gibbons. The Aggies will finish that line change, and here's David Higgs. He'll give it to Fernandez, who comes into the zone. Fernandez ridden out of the play, and the puck comes to the near wall. Minute 5 left. Hustling over is Gibbons. Now a break for the Aggies. Hustling back and nullifying that is Frank Flight, who played great defense. We're under a minute to play. Cross ice pass coming. It's in the skates of Lindquist. He digs it out and sends it in deep. Hustling is Fernandez, but Gosnell is there and plays it over safely to the corner. Higgs pinching, has the puck, sends it in front. Tip Fernandez. He can't put it in. Puck comes to the point. It squirts out into the neutral zone, and JoJo picks it up. 20 seconds left in the game. It's 5-3 NAU, and the Aggies are making a line change. Actually, it's 26 seconds now left, and they send it right in on Gosnell. He'll cover for the faceoff, and the Aggies hustle in and blow some snow. Sondergaard let him have it with a little bit of ice in the faceoff. And 21 seconds on the clock. The Aggies down by 2. It's 5-3 NAU.
You think they'll pull the goalie?
I don't think so, buddy. NAU scoops it high and out of the zone. It drops right on the blue line. They're going to call it offsides. Lubin jumped and held it, but they say he was offsides on the play. Face off in the neutral zone. NAU has the puck. We're at 10 seconds. It's played by Lomax. He's going to skate away. McJimsey comes over, throws the check. He and Lomax come together. Now there's McJimsey in a little bit of a scuffle there with Lindstrom. And the horn will sound. NAU is going to win, and now they taunt the Aggies. A good battle between two good teams, and NAU comes out on top.
I didn't like that taunting of the Aggies right at the end there. That just tells me that they don't have a lot of class.
The last time I tried to say something like that, I got harassed.
Well, I'm only here for the night, and if they want to send comments, poor buddy, you got to have to deal with it.
That's right, and I'll take care of it. Well, right on, pal. A good game.
Yes,
Thank you so much for coming up, Don, for my son laying on the camera. And Don Chase here, our color guy tonight. I am Steve Coleman. You've been watching Utah State Aggies ice hockey on the Aggie Blue Ice YouTube channel. Thank you so much, everyone. We'll be back tomorrow afternoon as Utah State takes on Boise State University. Thank you, everyone, and good night.